Welcome back to Unique Old Coins, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins from around the globe. If you're passionate about coin collecting, curious about the value of your coins, or just love learning about currency history, then you're in the right place. Today we're exploring the circulating value of the Australia 20-cent coin from 1976. Stick around to find out how much this iconic coin is worth today. The Australia 20-cent coin, first introduced in 1966, has been a staple of Australian currency for decades. The 1976 version is particularly interesting, not just for its historical value but also for its unique design and place in the hearts of Australian collectors. But before we dive into the value, let's take a quick look at the design and history of this coin. On the obverse side, you'll find a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This image was used on Australian coins from 1966 until 1984 and is an iconic representation of the Queen during that era. The reverse side, designed by Stuart Devlin, features a platypus, one of Australia's most beloved unique animals. The platypus design has remained largely unchanged since the coin's inception, making it a timeless piece. The country was experiencing significant social and political changes, and the economy was reflecting these shifts. The 20-cent coin, being a high-circulation coin, played a crucial role in everyday transactions, from buying a newspaper to grabbing a quick snack. But how does that coin from 1976 fare in today's market? Let's find out. When it comes to determining the value of the 1976 Australia 20-cent coin, the first thing we need to consider is its condition. As with most coins, the better the condition, the higher the value. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with mint state being nearly flawless, showing no signs of wear. For a 1976 Australia 20-cent coin in circulated condition, meaning it has been used in transactions and shows signs of wear, the value will generally be close to its face value of 20 cents. These coins were produced in large quantities, with over 64 million minted in 1976 alone, so they are not particularly rare. If your 1976 20-cent coin is in average circulated condition, with moderate wear but all the design elements still visible, it's likely worth around 20 to 25 cents. Now, there are a few exceptions where the value could be significantly higher. If your coin has any mint errors such as doubling misstrikes or an off-center strike, it could be worth much more. Mint errors are highly sought after by collectors and can sometimes fetch prices from $50 million to $50 billion or more, depending on the severity and rarity of the error. But for most 1976 20-cent coins, the value remains close to the original 20 cents, especially if the coin has been circulated. However, the true value of these coins often lies in their historical significance and the joy they bring to collectors, rather than their monetary worth. Before we get into the details of circulation condition, let's take a quick look at the historical background of the 1976 20-cent coin. This coin is part of Australia's decimal currency system, which was introduced in 1966. The 20-cent coin was designed by Stuart Devlin, a renowned Australian artist, and is instantly recognizable by its reverse design featuring a platypus swimming, a true icon of Australian wildlife. In 1976, these coins were struck at the Royal Australian Mint, which had been producing coins since the introduction of decimal currency. While this year wasn't particularly significant in terms of major coin design changes or mintage anomalies, the 20-cent coin of 1976 remains a staple in Australian coinage and holds its own charm. Now, let's dive into the main topic: the condition of the 1976 Australia 20-cent coin, a cent coin in circulation. When we talk about the condition of a circulated coin, we're referring to how much wear and tear it has undergone while in use. Circulated coins have been exchanged many times, passed through countless hands, and as a result, show signs of use. One of the first things you'll notice on a circulated 1976 20-cent coin is the wear on its surface. The platypus design, which was once sharp and detailed, might now appear slightly flattened or smooth, particularly on the higher points of the design such as the head and body of the platypus. The Queen's portrait on the obverse might also show similar wear, especially on the crown and facial features. When the coin was first minted, it would have had a bright, shiny luster. Over years of circulation, this luster fades as the coin is handled, exposed to elements, and generally worn down. A circulated 20-cent coin from 1976 typically exhibits a more muted, dull appearance. Circulated coins often have. This balance made the 20-cent coin a frequent visitor to cash registers and wallets across the country. The design of the 1976 20-cent coin is not just functional but also symbolic. The platypus on the reverse side represents Australia's unique wildlife and the country's commitment to preserving its natural heritage. The inclusion of Queen Elizabeth II's effigy on the obverse side signifies Australia's status as a member of the Commonwealth and its ties to the British monarchy. Over the years, the platypus design has become iconic, symbolizing not just the 20-cent coin but Australian currency as a whole. The choice of the platypus, an animal known for its unique and somewhat mysterious nature, reflects Australia's own identity as a land of diversity and intrigue. Today, the 1976 20-cent coin is of interest not only to historians but also to coin collectors. While the coin is still relatively common in circulation, collectors often seek out coins in excellent condition, as these can hold greater value. The coin's historical significance, combined with its distinctive design, makes it a popular choice among those looking to build a collection of Australian currency. For collectors, the condition of the coin is key. On the obverse side of the coin is the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was used on Australian coins from 1966 until 1984. The Royal Australian Mint in Canberra was responsible for producing the 1976 20-cent coins. The mintage of the 1976 coin was relatively high, with over 72 million coins produced that year. This high mintage was necessary to keep up with the demand for currency as Australia continued to grow economically and in population. Once minted, the coins were distributed across Australia through banks and financial institutions. The 20-cent coin quickly became an essential part of everyday life, used for everything from buying groceries to paying for public transportation. Its durability and convenient size made it a favorite among Australians. During the 1970s, the Australian economy was going through a period of significant change. Inflation rates were relatively high, which affected the purchasing power of coins like the 20-cent piece. Despite this, the 20-cent coin remained a vital part of the currency system, and it was widely used in both urban and rural areas. The 1976 20-cent coin, like others of its time, was used in a variety of everyday transactions. When assessing the condition of circulated coins, coin collectors and numismatists often refer to specific grading terms. Here's a brief overview of what these terms mean in relation to the 1976 20-cent coin. In very good condition, the coin still shows considerable wear, but the design is clearer than in good condition. You'll still see wear on the platypus and the Queen's portrait, but the overall design is more recognizable. The 20-cent coin was part of the original decimal series, replacing the florin, which had a similar value under the old system. This new coin was designed to be easy to use and recognize, with a distinctive size and weight that made it stand out from other coins in circulation. Now, let's focus specifically on the 1976 20-cent coin. By 1976, the 20-cent coin had already been in circulation for a decade and had become a staple of everyday transactions in Australia. The 1976 version of the coin was part of a continued effort by the Royal Australian Mint to produce enough currency to meet the needs of a growing population. The 1976 20-cent coin, like its predecessors, features the iconic platypus design on the reverse side. These scratches occur from the coin being in contact with other objects, coins, or surfaces. The rim or edge of the coin might have small nicks or dents. These are caused by the coin being dropped or hitting other objects. While minor nicks are common, larger or deeper ones can detract significantly from the coin's visual appeal and collector value. Over time, circulated coins often develop a patina or toning. This is due to the metal reacting with oxygen, moisture, and other elements in the environment. On a 1976 20-cent coin, this toning might appear as a light grayish hue or, in some cases, even a darker brown or greenish tint. Besides toning, circulated coins can also develop stains from exposure to liquids, oils, or other substances. These stains can be localized, appearing as spots or patches on the coin's surface. Over time, the reeded edges of the 20-cent coin, which were originally sharp and distinct, may become smoother due to wear. This is particularly noticeable on coins that have been heavily circulated. The smoothing of the edges is a clear indicator of a coin that has seen a lot of use. Besides the specific wear and scratches, a circulated 1976 20-cent coin will generally show what we call circulation marks. These are